Hey there everybody, welcome to AP Entertainment, and welcome to Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, or as those of us local to the DMV, that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia, we just call it Washington National Airport, as that was the name for years before President Reagan came to be. Now this video kind of has two purposes. The first is, I know a lot of people like checking out airports that they're traveling to for the first time to see what to expect. And then also later in the video, we will check out the brand new American Airlines Terminal here in DC. But first, you'll just notice the beautiful original concourse here with all the natural light coming through. Also, always a nice sight. And on the left, you'll see the American Airlines ticket counter. You'll have both choices. You can see an attendant up front or use these touchscreens here, which is usually what I do. And as a quick aside, if you guys are flying another airline like Delta, JetBlue, United, you're actually going to head down the other end of the hallway from the doors we came in through. So just wanted to show you guys that that's there. DCA is a hub for American Airlines. So if you're using the airport, there's a good chance you're flying American. One unique thing about DCA, I've never seen this at another airport, but up front when you check your bag, after you get your tag, they actually don't take your bag from you. They give it back, and then you gotta wheel it over here to this little drop-off area, and you gotta give your bag to the attendants, as you'll see here in a second, and then they'll take it and put it through the security machine. So a little different. Don't want you to be freaked out when you have to do that. So now you'll know that that's what you got to do. After you drop off your bag, we're gonna head downstairs here to head to security. As you can see, for being a major airport here in the nation's capital, crowds aren't too bad. Pretty easy to get around. And don't worry, I won't be talking the whole time. Just want to give you guys some context. If you see anyone staring at me, well, that's just because when you're in an airport with a camera, people usually look. That's just how it goes. There is actually an additional ticket counter down here. So if you're flying American Airlines and specifically using one of the smaller shuttle planes and you're heading down this way, we'll see here on the right in a second, you can actually head straight here. There's usually never a line. So you can have that in mind as well. There's actually two ticket areas here at DCA when you're flying American. And here's security already. So I'm going to head through security, and then I will pick up the video on the other side, and we'll check out the brand new terminal for American Airlines here at DCA. Alright, we are through security. Wasn't too bad today. I'm flying to Chattanooga, Tennessee, so not too bad of a flight today. Heading down there to do some filming for work. We're about to head into another historic looking part of the airport. You'll notice the big windows with all the natural light. When you see that, you know you're in DC. About to have a camera looker here. Boom. Back to the Washington National thing, kind of similar to Baltimore if you're from that area. No one calls it Thurgood Marshall, it's just BWI. So again, you see the very distinct look for DCA here. Got some shops, the usual little Hudson News action over there. If you're flying American, you will have a bit of a walk at this airport, I'll tell you that. If you're in gates 35 through 45, you'd make this right, so not too bad of a walk. But we're going to keep going straight to the new American Airlines Terminal. If you're curious what gates 35 through 45 look like, they are very similar to what you're about to see. So you can still stay tuned and check it out. Now as we enter this hallway, this used to be for gate 35X. One of the most infamous gates in America. People for all of these gates you're about to see would have to use the same door. You'd line up and then get on a bus, and it would take you to a plane which you would board straight from the tarmac. Yes, this was still going on as late as 2019 and 2020, which is crazy when you think of flying into the nation's capital. Here you get a nice view of the Capitol Dome. I'm going to zoom in for you. You can see all the sights of downtown from the American Airlines terminals, or gates, which is pretty cool. So if you're not in a hurry, like obviously I wasn't today because I'm shooting a tour video, you can check out all the sights. So we do have a long walk down this hall here. I'll actually show you on Google Maps what part of the airport we're in right now. See, we still got signs promoting the new terminal here. Again, as you can see, you do have a bit of a walk at this airport if you're flying American, so just be prepared for that. So those 8,000 passengers used to use the same door. Here in the new part of the airport, they were able to kind of keep the integrity of the original look, which I like. As you can see here, we still have these yellow beams with all the natural light coming through the windows, so I really appreciated that as someone that uses this airport a good amount. The airport itself is actually in Arlington. There's nowhere in the District of Columbia to put an airport, but this is right on the Potomac across from the, kind of across from the Jefferson Memorial, I guess you'd say. You see, very modern looking. Kind of, you could be, other than the yellow beams and the windows, you could kind of be in any newer terminal in any airport right now. But we're going to look at our first gates here. You can see a lot of space. This was recorded when mask wearing was still a thing in airports. So no, this is not from 2023. A little earlier, so. So again, none of this existed. This is all brand new. About to have a nice square area up here with a bunch of gates, shops, tons of seats, laptop stations, all the works. And all these gates do serve these smaller jet planes, 2 seats on each side types with the engines in the back. But they all have jetways down to your plane. You do not have to board from the ground, which is really nice. It's a nice feature. I know we gotta have some camera lookers in here. Let's see if we can spot any. I think that woman counts. There's another. Humans and cameras, man. Well, they have a nice view of the monuments here. I can already see, yep, Jefferson and Washington right in front of us. Do a little zoom in here. There's a plane taking off. So beautiful sights, as you can see.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Eagle 53529, service to Augusta, Georgia. We're welcoming our city customers to board now for any time during the boarding process to the terminal, including
And again, gates 35 through 45 are pretty similar to this, so hopefully this can help you out for that look as well. We're going to leave the square portion here and head back up this hallway, and that's pretty much going to complete our tour of the new American Airlines Terminal. So whether you use DCA all the time and just wanted to check out the new terminal, or if it's your first time using the airport, I hope this video was able to help you out. You'll see here on the left, Pete's Coffee, very popular in the DMV area. We have Dunkin' and Starbucks as well, but also go ahead and check out Pete's. If this video helped you out and you enjoyed and you want to look for other tour videos from me in the future, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I do have a day job, so I kind of do this stuff on the side, so I appreciate your support. And we're going to close off here looking at the terminal map, and I will see you guys next time.